Quick! 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 Die! Die!
My humble respects.
How can I help you, sir?
Are you in charge of the black market with horses?
Black market with horses? I am Boyar Stoya of Mondra, and my brother Mikol and I have been commissioned by King Sigismund to deal with the administration of equine matters, valid for Kuttenberg and its surroundings. Mangones officia, also known as Ars Mangonica, is otherwise banned in Hungary and Bohemia. Our job is to wipe out unnecessary trading in times of war.
And what does it involve? Being a horse trader in the region?
Hungary, Transylvania, even our home, Wallachia, unfortunately lack equus valde bonus. King Sigismund himself allowed us, the brothers of Mondra, to buy up Bohemian horses and export them. We buy Selati as well as Redari, meaning both riding and work horses. But due to the Emperor's current situation, we don't have as many groschen as when the city first came under siege.
Can I acquire a horse here?
Not usually, but as I am sure you know, Bohemia has been ransacked. Stables are demanding higher and higher prices for horses. But with Emperor Sigismund's blessing, I can offer Equus Magnus to knights who can't afford their full price. Which means that for a small fee, I can tame any horse you bring to me and teach him to call you Master.
I see. If I wanted something like that, where should I bring the horse?
Bring him over here to the flag.
I'll keep that in mind. Show me your wares.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
How's your sister?
Call
Fine.
that beast a heel.
Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
It was nothing, just a slight cold. Aye, a man would be calling for the priest.
Get out of
Women
here, Mutt.
are made
No
of
one wants to
stronger
hear
stuff.
your bark.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime then.
Feel free.
Whoa!
Was wünschst du?
What's new around here?
And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
No, I didn't. I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. I'd like to eat and spend the night.
But of course, as you wish, sir. And for how long?
I'd like to stay for a longer time.
Of course, sir. Will you pay right away?
All right then, I'll pay right now. Here's your groschen.
Sehr gut. I knew we'd come to an agreement. Our beds are clean, and you can eat as much as you'd like, sir.
Where can I find my room?
Go up the stairs, through the door. It's the first room on the right. You can't miss it. You'll see a wreath hanging on the wall there.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Wie schade, mein Herr.
My respects.
Maybe some more salt?
Quick!
Ow!
Oh, you pooch.
Go! Whoa!
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on us.
How's life treating you?
Guten
You're
Tag, mein
always
Freund.
welcome.
Was wünschst du, mein Herr?
What do you have for sale?
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Christ, pardon me. I'm at your service, sir.
Grüß dich. Wie kann ich dir helfen, mein Herr?
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of Silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly. So where are they?
Take a walk through the streets, and you will find a lot of houses are locked and empty.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promised to keep my eye on the others' property until they return.
Are you the master of the Alchemist Guild?
Yes. Well, not the master, the primus. Our guild is more of a modest association, but my friends have entrusted me with their confidence.
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly. Someone has to take care of the people's property.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, we always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers, spouting nonsense about us colluding with the devil, or accusing us of poisoning. Then Sigismund's people in the city will make sure to rake in a tidy sum.
What about poisons? Are you selling those?
Poisons? Who do you take me for? I don't even mix poisons, let alone sell them.
Why not?
What are poisons for? Only killing people. There was such a miscreant here. He reveled in all sorts of poisons and such devilish things. When poisoning began to be a problem in the city, the bailiff had him expelled. It said he leads dangerous heathens at a ruin somewhere. Robstein or someplace like that. At least from what I've heard.
I'm interested in alchemy, and I'm looking for someone to teach me more complicated procedures. Can I become your disciple, Master?
Nein, leider ist das nicht möglich. I can't take care of you. I have too much to worry about right now. But if you are willing to pay, I can tell you a few interesting things.
I have a proposition for you, Meister. I'd like to become your apprentice.
Das ist ja eine Überraschung. I thought you would ask, Junge, and it might surprise you, but I accept. There are not many alchemists left in the city. It's nice to have someone educated to talk to. I just hope you have the coin. It will cost you ein kleines Vermögen, a small fortune. I must warn you, if you try to rob me and disappear, I have people and they do not mess about. Such are the times, mein Freund. Trust but verify. Warum nicht? What would you like?
I've met quite a few interesting people as of late, and you're definitely one of them, Master. They say one can only gain true wisdom at a monastery or a university. Is that true?
Leider kämpft. The church clutches onto its sovereignty tooth and nail, and does not want ordinary people to have access to learned books. The monastery is only for monks, and studying at a university is challenging and expensive. Ich habe etwas studied in Heidelberg, and obtained the medical title of Magister Pharmacy.
So you're really a learned physician? You can treat people, and you know everything about human diseases?
Yes, but it is a bit more complicated than that. There are still many things that we do not know, even though they were daily routine for the ancient Romans.
Tell me more about the Romans and their medicine.
Gewiss doch. I would be happy to tell you more, since you seem genuinely interested, mein Freund. Los geht's, mein Freund. What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you...
So we can sleep peacefully. It has therefore decided to collect food supplies from the city to send to our brave defenders that they may live better. Anyone wishing to donate something to the army can go to the town hall every Sunday, where the city scribe will write down his name and his donation. So you can be sure that all the food will reach its intended destination without even a crumb going astray. Nobody will be forced to share his food, of course. But the city has pledged 12 wagon
Sell
loads
it
of
to the
food
birds.
army. And I'm sure you'll agree that a pledge like that comes the honor.
My respects.
The town hall, so the whole city remembers who has the common good at heart.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Crime of all kinds is surging in the city, with dubious characters moving in. Charlatans! I'm sorry.
Did you get it sorted out? But it cost me all the money I even had to sell the ring from my mother.
Mutt!
If he runs off,
Here you go. Take it.
I didn't say I wouldn't Canadian. I'm not
it's a guest. How bad is it?
Burgundy and Tuscany. The best wine comes... Good afternoon, sir.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
No offense, but I'd rather not.
I know. You probably heard my wine is awful.
Well, that's not it.
Forgive me, Goodman. But say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Well, that's too bad. But what can I do about it?
Could I ask you just one question before you go?
Aye. Ask away.
You're a stranger in this city, are you not?
I am.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Forgive me, Goodman, but this isn't a job for me. It sounds a bit suspicious.
No worries. I understand. It would probably come to nothing anyway. Take care. Wine! Try some wine! Kuttenberg vineyard!
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
Show me your wares.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Go and see the priest. Nobody else can help. Aroma of exotic fruits and a color.
Guten Tag, Wie geht's, mein Herr?
This could use some repairs.
Ausgezeichnet. Du hast... Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
Show me your wares.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
G'day, g'day.
going?
That hurt! But you know how to ride? But it's still too expensive. How am I... Excuse me?
What a scent. Lord be with you. What do you need?
I need something repaired.
How can I help?
I'll have a look at...
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Ow! Are you trying to run me over? That hurts, you idiot. Don't you know how to ride? Ow! Don't ride among people. Ow!
Why, you smell like... blooming meadow. Welcome. If you're looking for something, you're in the... What do you need, sir?
What do you have for sale?
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
I need something repaired.
Not too bad today, eh?
It could be better.
It could always be better.
Everyone wants... Excellent! You made a fine purchase, good sir. What would you like?
I need something... Show me your wares.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
One more time, then.
Where did I... Those pliers.
What's that lovely sound?
Who are you off to see, smelling like that?
People in the ankles with a knife, while his accomplice, George, smashed tankards over their heads. But George, like them, won't
Is that
find
you?
purchase
Henry?
on our
Don't
lives.
even look at me.
The guards dispersed the ruckus and gave these two ne'er-do-wells a caning on the spot.
What exactly happened
now
to you?
They'll be
It's your
shuddering
fault.
Until
Why
their
the fuck didn't
bellies
you tell us the loot
growl
was
in
stolen?
hunger.
You didn't
As a
ask.
warning
You
to
arsehole.
other scoundrels.
Your mother was a toothless cow who suckled you on pus and piss.
I thought you were going to make the town's maidens bend over, not the other way round.
Hilarious. Really funny. Fetch yourself a jester's cap and we can make the rounds as a trio. You see him, everybody? It was him! He's the one who stole the loot!
Michael? What are you doing here?
È un'ingiustizia. You're the one who should be locked up.
How did you end up here?
It's your fault. Some merchant saw our loot and started yelling that we stole it. I tried to calm him, but he took the pearls I was regaling him with and dashed them to pieces. So George punched him in the face.
Chin up, my friend. They say you make your greatest art when you're at your lowest.
Rub ashes on my humble head. Scar my ass with filthy belts. Remember clearly what I said, that you can go and fuck yourself.
Maybe I can get you out of here when no one's looking.
Ah, freedom. You belong to me once more, freedom. To sin is human, to forgive divine. So may God forgive you all for being such pricks.
Fuck, Henry!
What
we'll
are you
compose
doing?
a
And
new
why is
ode
that
to you
boss
for
hurrying
this.
free? God, these big cities.
Come and take your pick. What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Don't be coy.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Come and take your pick. New wares.
I hope his hands rot and fall off, the fucking thief.
I apologize.
Are your pockets stuffed with wine?
Henry!
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
I'll be right there.
Look at it like this. You could have helped us get Dry Devil out of trouble instead.
Don't push it. But that sounds like you found the sod. Is he all right?
Physically? It depends how you look at it. He got shot in the arse.
Who did it, for God's sake?
Hard to say. Maybe me, maybe Zizka, or one of the other men. But he'll live.
That's God's punishment for his loutish behavior. I must think up a new fitting nickname for him.
But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Be right there!
Look what I have for you.
Ooh, right.
That smell. Where's it coming from?
That's beautiful. Like the Garden of Eden.
You shouldn't be here. Get going, right now! Off you go! Quick! That's it! Go now!
Come and take your pick.
Have any change? Help a poor
Help out the wretch. Give the suffering woman a few coins.
How about this poor wretch? A coin for a cripple? I'm sorry.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyek. Stay out of the way.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyek. I reckon that's all I have to say.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
In case you haven't caught on yet, he's not likely to tell you much. He's got this place under his thumb, that's all.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
Back.
I'm sorry.
Oh well. Now
I
just
could eat.
this.
How can I help you, sir?
I'll have a look at you.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Right. The service might be a bit slow here. It's a good thing Mutt isn't here. Is that today's special, or is it part of the decor? I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Who are you? And your people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
Ah, I reckon I see now.
Grand.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Colleen, only the catchpoles there are on my heels. I done in this fucker what owed me a pile of glint, only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so I needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way back and he'd get me fixed up like...
One of ours from Colleen. Well, that's another story. Our doors is always open to you fellas. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek. There, and then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any other?
None I know.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
I'll stop by later and we'll...
Grand.
I apologize. What would you like, sir?